Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another sketch session. Today is Thursday, April 24th, and we are here in gorgeous Chicago. Absolutely gorgeous this morning. It was so nice. I cannot wait to get myself back outside because it was that nice. Hey there, Ellen. Welcome on in. Let me grab my planner here. Make sure there's nothing. Nope. Okay. Hey there, Bobby. All right. So yesterday we had Flame Toad, which was pretty rad. Not gonna lie. That's gonna be a tough one to beat. Not that it's a competition, but today we're doing rain and fish or shark, which is a really interesting one. Rain and a fish or a shark. Hmm. Thinking, processing. Bobby, you're funny. Hey, babe. How's it going, babe? Oh my god, babe. Okay. Let's see. Let's say. I also was thinking it's raining fish, but I don't want to draw a bunch of fish. Man, hammerhead sharks are such a bizarre species. Ooh, Bobby, I can't wait to see. That sounds awesome. Okay, that's enough to get started. There we go. Let's see. I should probably wet my watercolors. That seems like a good call. Probably. Yeah, Bobby, I think those paintbrush gel prints that you've been doing have been, I think that's such a cool idea. It looks awesome. Like the first experiment looked awesome, so I'm really excited to see what the second one yields. So we're going to go with the hammerhead shark. Good morning, Brenda Lee. How are you doing on this fine morning? Hey there, Horizon. Good morning. The best coffee drink? Ooh, that's a tough one, Horizon. Watercoloring a birdhouse that your great niece made in shop class for you? That's so sweet. Brenda Lee. I love that. Man, we never made a birdhouse in shop class. I've only been in one shop class. It was my sixth grade year. And we made a lot of things, actually. I did really enjoy that class. Best coffee drink. I can't speak for the best, but I can tell you what I'm drinking right now. Brought to you by, I did not actually. This is not sponsored. I just really like Dunkin', and there's one down the street. So, iced coffee. This is actually iced coffee with 3 pumps of sweet French vanilla, but there's no cream and there's no extra sugar. So, it's fairly, like, it's not the worst for you. But that's my coffee. Okay, how the heck am I going to make this rain? How am I going to make this rain? Okay, hold on. Let me. guess I'm just going to fill this with little stamps of blue here. Ooh, what birds are you expecting, Brenda Lee? The peregrine falcons that live a few doors down have come back. Started seeing them prowling the neighborhood again. They live in the eaves of one of my neighbor's houses. But they come out and perch on one of the trees nearby, and I can hear them crying. I was just thinking I need to make sure to grab my binoculars before we go on our little trip. Ooh, yeah. Brenda Lee, coffee ice cream is where that's at. Coffee brownies. I don't know if I've ever had coffee brownies. Ooh, this is going to take forever. Horizon, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you again soon. Oh, just want to, I think I said this last time, I'm just going to keep reminding. Next week, there will be no sketch sessions. Since I will be out of town most of the week, I don't want to bother with trying to jump in on Friday when I will be officially back. So don't look for sketch sessions next week because there won't be any. I actually just realized recently that I've been doing sketch sessions since August of last year. Oh, I'm reaching too far. Thank you, Brenda Lee. It is taking a bit of time off because tomorrow is John and I's 10-year wedding anniversary, which is wild. We got married really young, but it all worked out in the end. So, well, thank you, Brenda Lee. Yeah, we're not really celebrating our anniversary type people. We don't normally make a big shebang out of it, but we figured for our 10th we couldn't resist going a little extra. Yeah, John and I always giggle because we're very competitive, and we figure now we have a lock on all of our peers, our age peers at weddings when they do the years dance. You know, the dance where it's like, all right, all the couples get on the floor, and then they start eliminating based on how long people have been married. John and I are gonna be out there, sticking out, sticking around. We're gonna beat them all. So we got a cabin so we can actually bring the dogs. The cat is going to stay home and hold down the fort, and Pearl the snake is we're going to feed her right before we go, so she's just going to be fat and happy sitting in her little warm area. But yeah, the girls are going to get a vacation too. So I'm a child of divorce, and my mom's been married and divorced 4 times. So I used to be very jaded about marriage, and I really didn't think that I was gonna get married ever, let alone that young. But it all worked out really nicely. We did for the first several years make all of our friends really nervous because we were just constantly, regularly we're talking about divorce as very matter of fact of just like, oh yeah, well, statistics aren't on our side here, so if we get a divorce, then you get this and I get this, and it was a thing that we regularly joked about, and it freaked out our friends because most people aren't used to hearing people talking about it quite like that. Yeah, exactly. Got to bring my binoculars, peep some birds and some deer and whatnot. If we're lucky, maybe some foxes or turkeys. Oh, that sounds like a fun time, Bobby. I'm going to hit this with my heat tool really quick so I don't smear on my little raindrops. Nope. That will do. Just close that up. I'll let that dry a little first. Oh, I'm sorry you won't make it today, Brenda Lee, but I hope your appointment goes well. But it's a simple class. We're doing basics of lettering today at 3 o'clock. Which, if anyone is interested in attending the basics of lettering class or a future basics of lettering class, there is a link in the description of this video that's just for you. So go check it out. Thank you, Bobby. And Brenda Lee, thank you for sending along that video. It was really cool, really interesting. All right, though, I think I'm going to leave my shark right here. I think this is great. I'm pretty pleased with this. It's not like my favorite thing that I've ever made, but I do think that the rain, like that pattern, does just look really pleasing. I tell you what, if you just repeat a pattern a bunch of times, it's gonna end up looking good. It just doesn't matter. Our brains like patterns. It's just the way that we are. So in the end, this looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to hop off with this. Don't forget, there is that basics of lettering class that we're having today. It's totally free to join. If anyone is interested, talking more to the people who watch the replay than the current right now moment time. But that is down in the link in the description. And we'll have another one in the future as well. So if one of those, if today isn't the day, if you watch this after today, April 24th, then there's still others to sign up for. And then tomorrow we have how to paint clouds with watercolor over on Foxy, which is going to be super cool. And then on Saturday, I'm really excited for this one. We are doing a class on how to design and draw your own original character. So that's going to be really cool. I hope you can join me. But I'm going to hop off. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again tomorrow or in one of the classes on Foxy. I will see you soon. See you later. Bye.